Hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. In the last video, we managed to get to Celadon City, my bad. And while off-screen, I did manage to grind a little bit so Chloe can get to level 28. And now, there is a reason why I held off on evolving Chloe until then. But before we get into that, I wanted to talk about Clefable just a little bit. It's one of those Pokemon that I didn't really like using, but as this playthrough goes on, I really learned to kind of appreciate it a little bit more. And no, it wasn't the metronome attack. That's not why I held off on evolving Chloe. So if you saw on the move list, there was a move called Moonblast, right? Now, that is a really powerful fairy type move. I think it is the most powerful fairy type move, period. I think it lowers special attack. I think it does anyway. I'm not really too sure on that, but anyway. Now this part is gonna be a long one, so strap in, make some time, or just play this on in the background. I don't really know, but anyway. Okay, so we are going to be taking on this Ace Trainer first. I don't really remember what he has, but I also decided to keep this trainer in because he has Farfetch'd, which is basically kind of a joke Pokemon where it's like, okay, so it's a duck and a leek, two things that go great in a stew. And really, you just use this thing as like a fly and cut slave because it's a bird. Oh, Facade, that's right. Facade is the move that you get from this particular from this trainer, but I don't really remember how it works. I think you need to be under a status condition or something like that, and yeah. I was not predicting he had a freaking Razor Leaf on hand, so yeah. But I mean, hey, I may as well use this chance to get Chloe in there, and also show off Moonblast. Now, really, Chloe is not going to get too much of a chance to shine with her fairy typing, because I would argue Kanto is, on paper, one of the most anti-fairy gym, or not fairy gyms, anti-fairy regions in the whole franchise, because of the amount of poison types are here. I mean, yeah, you also got some steel types in the form of Magnemite, but you know, like that doesn't really count per se. Oh, excuse me. I think Facade works if you're under a status condition. I think that's how it works. Or am I just thinking of Flail? I could be misremembering, so yeah, that's whatever. I believe, yeah. It does more damage if you're under a status condition. But I mean, hey, at least with this one, I'll be able to chip away at the health a lot more than normal. And speaking of normal, I decided to make this a bout of the fairies, but you know, it didn't necessarily work out all that well. But yeah, there is a bit of an interesting theory involving Clefable. Basically, Basically, it's the mirror image to Gengar, which is one of the only ghost Pokemon in the region. Now, the validity of that, I don't know the exact numbers on just how true that is, but you know, it is kind of fun to speculate and think about it. Now, the reason that that was the case was because when you're looking at Gengar and Clefable from the front, they look pretty similar, right? You know, you got the tufts on the top, the ones in the back, the fairly stubby limbs, the pointy digits for fingers. I mean, nowadays, I think that theory doesn't hold as much weight because of how the models are set up. But, like, you know, it's a fun old theory to go back and reflect. It's like, oh god, we've come such a long way since then, haven't we? Now, before I get into the main meat and potatoes of this video, we're going to be stopping at the Celadon department store. Now, in the older generations, this is where you could get a bunch of items and moves and evolution stones, so you can evolve some of the Pokemon in order to complete your decks or just your team, right? So, for example, you get all of the evolution stones that were in the older games here. But I decided to splurge on a few TMs. First, Shadow Ball. This is going to come in handy against psychics and other ghost types. I also decided to get Waterfall for Levy because that's really the only physical water move there is. And I was trying to get enough cash so I could get Iron Tail. That's one of the things that I need for my Pikachu. I need to get that so I have like a sort of like a second out to fairy types. And and here's me just selling away my X items, but you know, sorry. And yeah, I could have edited out a good chunk of this, but yeah, you know. Oh yeah. Also me, just you know, plain not freaking paying attention while I'm doing. So I think okay. So floor 2 is just is the TM shop along with you know your basic Poke Shop. So yeah. Now okay, so Waterfall was actually a really I think it's an underrated water type move in my personal opinion because really it okay, so basically how it works is that it is a base 80 power physical based water move, right? So it's up there in the higher echelon of, well, I wouldn't say higher echelon, but it is a pretty powerful physical water type, right? And there's a chance that you can cause a Pokemon to flinch, which is great. But unfortunately, time hasn't exactly been too kind with it. So, you know, I want to say that as time went on, you just didn't really need to to use the Waterfall TM anymore. Or not TM, it's an HM originally. I am so stupid, holy crap. But anyway. Oh yeah, and you're also going to be seeing me edit out a bunch of battles because holy crap, like most of the battles here, like, pretty much got this video to like 50 minutes of just raw footage. I'm not kidding. But yeah. So if you remember in the last video, Jesse said something about the game corner in the city, which is where we're at. So yeah, Team Rocket has a bit of an operation down here, and you know, being the Good Samaritan, we gotta stop them. Now, I did things a little bit out of order, so so for new players, you were supposed to go to Jesse and James first, and they would have straight out told you, "Hey, there's a button behind the rocket poster, and you press that in order to access the hideout." Now, I have played through Kanto quite a few times, so I already knew that was going to happen anyway. And from what we've seen with the Team Rocket grunts, they're basically the same thing. But this one actually can give you a Team Rocket set. Basically, it's just a new clothing outfit you can use. I don't really do it. I just stick with the base look. I think it works the best in this game, and also fits my partner a lot more. So, you know. And yeah, sometimes these guys are gonna kick my ass a lot. So I burned through quite a few potions, but it is worth it to get my team up a bit, you know, for the next gym, which is where I think the level difficulty starts to really show its ugly head, right? Oh, excuse me, sorry. Now, the main objective right now is to find the lift key, because all of the elevators here are blocked, right? You don't... oh, wait. Actually, why did I give this guy... Oh, right, because he has a Hypno! One of the creepiest Pokemon to ever exist. If you know, you know, okay? Okay, so... Let's see, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, right. The lift key. So, basically, all of the elevators in this particular, basically, all of the elevators in the hideout are locked. We need a way in, right? And unfortunately, the only way that we can do that is by getting the lift key. Now, I believe it will be on the final floor, like floor 3, I think. Cause the very bottom of the hideout is level 4, I think. But I could be misremembering, but anyway, I probably could have taken out that Hypno a lot sooner if I used Bite, because Dark is super effective against Psychic, and since I don't have any bug types, yeah, I kind of needed to do that. But I mean, hey, like, Stab Waterfall on Gyarados, that's actually pretty good, you know? Like, it was able to two-shot the bastard. That's fine by me. Now, there is a reason why I kept Tina up front, and it's not just because of experience. It's actually because a lot of the rockets are either Zubat or some kind of poison Pokemon, and Tina can actually handle that in theory, because you know Tina is still fairly weak. She's pretty slow and won't really hit her, and like there are more viable options that do what she does, but better. Just I was falling in love with this particular Pokemon because of what I was doing with Ash. So yeah. Plus I wanted to use one, okay? And I was trying to get that item, which is an Awakening. Okay. Yeah, the sleep status is no joke in this game, or any of the games for that matter. Because it feels like it takes a freaking eternity just to wake up from the status, you know. Though it's not as bad as the infatuation. That's what it was from Gen 5. Seriously, like basically that was on the same level as confusion. Well, actually, I would say that I would actually say that confusion is actually a little bit better in that regard, because at least there's a chance that you can break through it. Now, so let me have a drink real quick. My throat's getting hoarse. It's that kind of year. Well, it's that time of year again, you know? Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. Now, confusion works by having one of your Pokemon, well, obviously, be confused, right? And what that means is that there is a chance that they will hit themselves when you want them to attack the opponent. Now, there is a way around this. You can use a full heal, which is the golden spray bottle, right? Or you can just switch out in the battle, which will eat up a turn, but I mean, it is better than nothing, right? Now, infatuation is cured the same way, right? By switching out a Pokemon in battle. However, it is less likely to break through its infatuation and land an attack. That can be pretty annoying, especially in Gen 5, and there aren't many options to actually get rid of it properly, you know? You just have to hope and pray that you are the whole thing is based on gender, right? So let's say that it's a girl attracting a guy, or vice versa. Yeah. I don't really have a comment on that, so we're just gonna. So, bottom line, infatuation sucks. Okay, it sucks as a status. It sucks as, well, it just sucks in general. And here we have a move that I wish someone decent would learn it. Dark Pulse. Now you're probably saying to yourself, actually, no, I'm just, I just be repeating myself. I'm sorry, but basically, the Pokemon that have a good special attack can't learn Dark Pulse. Even Chloe, for some reason, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure she could in the older generations, back when she was classified as a normal type, but you know, like, it just makes no sense to me. You know? Anyway, I apologize about the length of the video. There's really nothing I can do about it, so, well, kind of. I just wanted to finish this whole thing in one go, like the hideout in one go, but you know, and it's right here that I'm like, okay. Tina definitely needs the dig TM, and she, mainly because she's running out of Drill Run. Because, yes, moves do have a certain limit as to how many times that you can use them. Though when you go to a Pokemon Center, you can fill that up, or if you have any special items that restore PP, as it's called. But anyway, this is the floor that we're gonna get the key in what's actually like a neat little segment. But first, we gotta battle this asshole, and he is an important match, so I had to keep him in. Okay. And yeah, plus, oh no, we did see Grimer earlier, but like it doesn't take all that long, you know. Okay, now I'm not sure if, oh right, disable. That's a pretty annoying move too, because it cancels out the last move that you used for at least 5 turns, I think. So you're gonna have to pray that you didn't use up your good one immediately. So, you know. Okay, so now that this dude is beaten, he throws the key up into the rafters above. Now, in the originals, it was just on the floor, but okay, so this took me a while. Now, logically, you would think to use the boxes, right? But no, you're supposed to use the chair with wheels in order to get yourself a boost into the ventilation shaft. Do you know how freaking dangerous that is? Like, seriously, there's a reason that people tell you to not do this. But in the end, it does give us like a cool little sequence that lets us control our partner Pikachu for, you know, just a little bit, and then we'll just get a move on. So yeah. Also, how did Jesse and James get down here? They were already up at the slots playing, you know. Also, that's actually something else that's been a little absent lately. Well, I say lately, like a few years, right? Gambling, because this is underneath a casino, right? But a few laws involving, well, a few overseas laws about kids and gambling. I think they practically said, like, okay, we need to not do this, okay, because this is setting a very bad example for the kids, and these are kids' games, so yeah. Okay, so one more battle with Jesse and James, and their Pokemon have actually evolved this time, but it's still a 1 Pokemon each 2-on-2, or well, it's a double battle with both of them having one Pokemon apiece. James has Weezing and Jesse has Arbok. Yippee! Now, okay, so Weezing was actually one of the Pokemon that got hit in this particular game because there's no abilities, right? Normally, right, a Weezing would have he would have the ability Levitate, which would make it so that he is not affected by ground type attacks. However, with this game, he doesn't have that. So ground type Pokemon are free for the picking, right? And yes, I did choose to switch because I really did not want this fight to drag on for much longer. But yeah, I think I'm just a bit too underlevel for this, which, I mean, isn't particularly bad, I don't think. Like, you can still beat them as I do in a second here, but it's pretty annoying, right? Like holy shit, just holy shit, you know? And now he does Toxic, which we will get soon. Well, I say soon. It's still a ways off, but we will get it, right? And I think I switched. Yeah, I switched in again to Brute Root actually, because it may be a grass type, but the poison doesn't make it hurt as much, right? Plus, I can't get poisoned, or well, Brute Root can't get poisoned as is, even though it will still freaking hurt. See? Plus, I do have. Oh yeah. Plus, I have been using him in a lot of battles, and I was taking him around with me for a long time. Shouts will actually. Shouts will come into play a bit, so you know. Okay, now Arbok is done, which is a good thing. So we don't have to worry about being outsped too much. But still, it can be kind of annoying at times. So one headbutt, and after a sludge, I believe Tina will end it with Stomp. Yes, nailed it. Okay. Now there are 2 more battles for this particular place, and then we will be golden. Okay, we can put this whole thing behind us and just try to move on with our lives. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Now, these guys. Okay, so Jesse and James were not in the original games. They're originally they were characters just made for the show, but in Yellow they were brought back as actual NPCs for the games, and there is a little bit of charm to it, but they don't expand their rosters. They only have the same coughing and Arbok throughout the whole game, right? So, wasting both of my full heals on this one. But I don't really care. Oh, right. After I'm done healing these up, we'll be facing off against a bit of an infamous trainer in the ranks of Team Rocket. Many of you would know him from the Johto games, and I actually kind of like his new look here. I don't know why. Just the grays and blacks really suits him, along with that stylish blue hair. But anyway. So this is the character Archer. He is the right hand of Team Rocket's leader. Now, I'm not too sure why he is in Let's Go. If someone could, if someone could clarify that for me, please, that would be absolutely great. But Archer, you would typically associate him more with Johto and Johto Pokemon, right? But here he uses the typical Kanto Dex. He's level 33. Good lord! But I try to play it a little bit smart, and I tried to play it smart, but Zippy Zap just did not cut it, and I got poisoned immediately. Great. So now I'm practically on the clock. Though thankfully it's not as bad as Toxic, because a Toxic does more damage as the match goes on. So, you know, if you got a Pokemon that has a bunch of HP, yeah. You may want to just a toxic stall it. And unfortunately, I don't have any steel types, because if I had a steel type, that would actually be really good, because steel is not affected by poison types, which is really good. And of course, Dark Pulse caused me to flinch. So Tina's dig strat is not working out. So, or actually, I wasn't paying attention. Did I do dig or a drill run? I don't really remember. But anyway, so Levy clutches it with the waterfall, and we only have one more Pokemon for Archer to use, which is Golbat. Oh, and Brute went to level 32, which is neat. But we'll get to that later. But anyway, Golbat I really hate in this game. I think it's because they're a bit too fast for me. I think it's because they're a little bit too fast for me. I think. Plus, some of the better moves that they have access to Poison Fang, Leech Life, which was a move that Zubat could use back then. Actually, Zubat could always use it, but basically, Leech Life got a major boost in recent generations, going from like 20 base power to I want to say 80. Like, good lord. You already get a thing to like an early base encounter Pokemon? Like, Jesus Christ. and plus with the added speed, you also got stuff like Astonish and Confuse Ray, which can cause you to flinch or be confused respectively. But now we get Kanto's best starter Pokemon, Venusaur. Now, I did mention with a friend that there is a reason why I wanted to do this one. Well, why I wanted to have a Venusaur in. Well, why I wanted to have Venusaur on the team. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and now we learn Petal Dance, which is a very powerful grass move, but it will leave you confused if you knock an opponent out, or if you just use it way too much, you know. But anyway, so despite that little setback, we do manage to heal everybody up just in time for us to take on the leader of Team Rocket, Giovanni, which is not a subtle stand-in for freaking Japanese mafia, but you know. Now, there is a bit of a cool thing with his battles here, because there's one Pokemon that he has in the anime, but he never really used. It was more like a personal pet for him, you know? But you know, and honestly, I don't really get the point of hiding his face all that much, because like, we're right here. You know, could we just freaking get this over with already? There's no need for the goddamn suspense, you know? But yeah, Giovanni is not subtle about being an absolute dick. Anyway, so he only has 2 Pokemon right now, but he starts off with Persian, which was his pet in the show. But do not underestimate Persian. It's actually pretty good for what it is. So I decided, oh yeah, that shit right there, Fake Out. I hate that move. But anyway. Oh, and Slash is also annoying because it has a high chance of a critical hit, but thankfully I managed to land a Dragon Tail, which shifted it out for Rhydon. Or Rhyhorn, sorry. And thankfully, since it's quad weak to water, one waterfall, even if it has a decent physical defense, is no match. Now, Persian's a bit of a weird Pokemon in the community, you know, because Persian, like normal Persian, looks great. I would want to use that, but fortunately, it is Meowth is a version exclusive, so I would have to trade like 5 Growlithe in order to get a Persian, which is a set nature and all that. But you know, like I wouldn't mind trying to use one, or actually maybe I should try to find a way to use one in another game or something. But neither here nor there. Now, in Gen 7, which was the Sun and Moon games, Meowth got a new regional variant, which made it a dark type, right? And Persian followed suit. But I don't like the big pancake head that it has. I like the colors, you know, it like a dark gray with a blue gem. The colors are good. It's just the head that kind of screws with me. You know, like you could have just like made the whiskers longer or something. I mean, you did that with Alola Meowth. Like, what the hell? But and that actually goes into a bit of a deeper rabbit hole because I think out of all of the Pokemon to date, Meowth has the most regional variants, and its most recent one, which is from Galar, is a whole new line entirely. But anyway, so now that we've beaten Giovanni, we have access to the Silph Co, which will let us take care of the Pokemon in the tower back in Lavender Town. But we're not going to deal with that just yet, okay? We still got a few things in Celadon to take care of. Mainly the gym, because as soon as we beat the gym, we'll have access to some Ultra Balls, and I can properly do some level grinding. Or what would be normally considered level grinding in these games. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. So if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I am fully confident that we can hit it. Until next time, Goons, remember, reach for the stars.